All right, looks like we're live. Let me make sure this is going out okay on the old YouTubes. And come on. And all right, sounds all right. And I probably should have done this before I went live, but I'm retarded. I should probably go ahead and close this one door here. I don't know if anyone else could hear that, but I could hear the washer machine. So, like I said, probably should have done that before I went live, but I'm kind of retarded sometimes. So, all right. I want to read something somebody posted in my Discord a little while ago, a couple days ago. It's Friday. Just because it's kind of touched me a little bit. This person wrote, it was mostly because of Bechtloff that I started going back to church and managed to convince my wife to do the same. We were both raised Catholic, parentheses, I went to Catholic school for K through 12 too, but are going to the local non-denominational Christian church instead. The sermons are much better. It feels like the pastor is talking to us rather than down to us, like at 95% of Catholic services I've attended. Honestly, I really like hearing that kind of stuff. You know, it's easy. It's easy to not think that, sounding gay, but you're having an impact on people. And I like the idea that I'm, goofing around on the internet, I still managed to have a positive impact on somebody. That's touching. Something else I wanted to read, and I cannot find it. I know somebody posted it on the Discord, but I can't find it. But I remember what it said. Somebody had a screen cap of the Hadron Collider going off, and I can't remember the exact wordings, but it was something like, because I'm so masculine, I tell a guy I'm dating how it's going to be from the start. Which, a little cringe. But then she's like, I laid on the law that if you show me weakness or cowardice, I will destroy you. Not just leave you, but destroy you. And I know the free folk have fucked off, and I don't really talk about them much anymore, but that, like, she's always been laughable. That's the first time I kind of read something from her or saw something from her, heard something from her where I was like, wow, what a cunt. What a cunt. I mean, imagine like dating or even being married to someone like that, where it's like you can't be vulnerable with them. You can't you can't share your insecurities or your fears or your vulnerabilities with your significant other. Nah, you can't do that with them. Because, she'll put the shimmy curse on you, whatever the fuck she thinks she's going to do. And then it's like, and what are you giving in return for this superhuman feat of never letting his guard down around you? Are you a hot 20-year-old at peak fertility with a high IQ and tons of money and you shit gold and I don't know what else kind of, you could suck the sorrow from a recent widow. What other great attributes of a girlfriend could you possibly think? Are you any of those things? No. You're a freaking blown out 50-year-old woman who looks like fucking Meatloaf. I'm going to destroy him if he shows. The LARPing is through the roof. Just through the roof. So, a couple other things I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to touch on that because it just, I mean, people bring me screen caps from the going-ons of the fucking free folk and Davis and on and just all sorts of dumb shit, right? What are people messaging me? Hang on. Okay, so somebody's messaging me just some irrelevant shit. But yeah, I just, a lot of it, I'm going to laugh about it, but I don't do much about it. But then that one, That one actually had me like, holy shit, what a bitch. Anyways, I wanted to bring up something. I saw this at the end of a Medicare video today. Medicare has a new video about a lot of the, I don't want to say pedophilia because it's not exactly the right term, but a lot of the skeezy YouTubers that get caught with their hand in the underage cookie jar. You know, you get a bunch of these 20-year-old 20-something, I should say, year old YouTubers, and they're covering something that has a much younger demographic, some sort of nerd thing maybe or whatever, and you know, they get caught fucking teenagers. It's just rampant, you know. Again, you know, fucking a teenager isn't really pedophilia. It's not something you should be doing. It's kind of, you know, it's sleazy and it's obviously illegal. But I don't like dumping that in the same category as pedophilia, because pedophilia is so much worse. But anyways, he had an interesting video on it, and at the end of it, as Medicare's videos usually are, there was a little cap he had, little screen cap of an article that caught my attention, of how I guess Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, Yu-Gi-Oh trading card tournaments, have now issued a rule that you can't stink. And I don't mean in the sense of playing well. I mean have an odor about you. You cannot be a smelly, dirty motherfucker and be competing in these tournaments anymore. So let's see. We got the, now I don't know shit about Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way. All I know about Yu-Gi-Oh was it came out like a few years after Pokemon hit really big, and it was sort of riding on that coattails. And they I guess they do matches with cards that summon monster. I don't fucking know. The one guy has the weird purple, yellow, spiky hair. Like I can recognize the character, the main character from it at a glance. You know, but I don't fucking know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. I never played any Yu-Gi-Oh games. I don't think I ever watched a full episode of the show. I don't know shit about Yu-Gi-Oh. To me, Yu-Gi-Oh is just, I just consider it poor man's Pokemon. You know, it's the GoBots to the Pokemon's Transformers. It's the Tom Bombadil sends $9.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Says, pay tribute to Bechtloff. He gives us regular content and protects us from joining pagan cults. Indeed. The mirthful Bulbasaur giveth upon you eternal lulls. So, with the understanding that I don't know shit about Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than it's apparently owned by Konami, if I'm to understand this Yu-Gi-Oh! blog.konami.com. The tournament policy update. So it seems they've updated the tournament policy, right? And I'm going to go ahead and go to the where is it? Here we go. So section 2, duelist responsibilities, subsection I is hygiene. I'm going to read this in full on the actual several page, I guess, rules or contract that you sign. I don't fucking know. Hygiene. You are expected to be clean when you enter a tournament. Neglecting to wash or put on clean clothes contributes to an unpleasant atmosphere at the event, as the tournament can be crowded and the day can be long. Persons who neglect self-care to the point where they are negatively impacting the tournament may be asked to correct the issue in order to continue the event. So apparently at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Con, we're going to play the Jordan Peterson card and tell you to wash your balls. I love that it has to be in the fucking rules. You need to wash your fucking ass. Like, you smell like death. You're smelling an Amishman, okay? You can't be sitting here playing this card game. You know, that's your strategy to distract everyone with the foul stench of death coming off you. And you know, some of these cons, man, some of these guys, holy crap. I guess it was like that. You know, I've been a comic book geek since I was mid '90s. You know, since middle school really is when I got heavily into it. And you know, throughout middle school and high school, I never went to comic cons because I never really could afford it. You know, I didn't have any money as a kid. And I always had this negative interpretation of cons. Like, I always thought like cons were where the real losers went, and it's not. There's something to that, but it's way over exaggerated. I think the only time I went I went out my senior year. My buddy and I went out to New Jersey, which isn't too far from me, only a couple hour drive. And we saw like where Clark's was filmed and Kevin Smith's comic book store out there, that kind of stuff. But I guess it wasn't until like 2005, maybe 2006 that I first went to Wizard World, and I had a great experience there. I loved it, and I love going to cons this day. You know, now I mostly go to retro game cons because I'm sort of not as big into comics as I used to be. Just because, I mean, I still love superheroes, but you know, Marvel and DC kind of suck right now. But there's been a few experiences I've had at cons that have been along those kind of negative. I remember one time, I might have been, I don't think it was the first time I went to Wizard World because I think I went alone the first time. But another time I was going to a con with again, my best friend from high school, and we're digging through this back issue bin. And I mean, I'm finding so much cool shit. I got to tell you, in the mid 2000s, you could find some great fucking deals on comics. Now there's so many speculators and fake geeks in there. It's a little harder now, but back then, man, oh, you could find some great deals on fucking back issues. Well, I'm digging through this bin, and this fat motherfucker walked by, and I mean, no, fat isn't the word. This guy was like 2998 or 1488 or whatever the fuck Luke is. Hey, Luke, how's it going? Luke is broadcasting from a coffee shop again or whatever. Luke, mute your mic if you're not talking. A lot of background noise there. Mute you there. Yeah. So, anyways, this guy walks by, and I don't know. I swear, like, you could have seen the stench rising off this guy. Like this, he walks behind us, and I mean, you know, pushing into everybody because, you know, no rows are big enough for him. And he walked by, and I mean, and again, my buddy and I are both finding like so much shit we're looking for in these bins, and both of us just sort of looked at each other and like, let's move on. Like, it was so foul, it was so horrendously bad. But like I said, the majority of the time you don't get those kind of. It's probably a little different at the tournaments for these various games, not just video games, but you know, the card games and stuff. I'm sure that's a whole different level of fucking autism than just your average collector. You know, pour myself a little bit more of a drink here. A little bit of Pepsi and Captain Morgan for the evening. Because Captain Morgan goes well with everything. That's a great part about rum. You mix it with soda, you mix it with juice, take it straight. It's fantastic no matter how you take it. Somebody says if you rub two Yu-Gi-Oh nerds together, you can cook up a mean biblical plague. I don't doubt it. I think the game, and I don't know, the tournaments, the card games, and the miniatures, and the you know, and the various video game tournaments and all, they probably attract maybe a higher level of autists than your average just kind of collector con, you know, or fan con or something. I don't know, a Star Wars con or anime con or Star Trek or comics or whatever. I think there's something about the really hardcore guys that are downright competitive about their nerd shit. That not all of them, but you're gonna more likely to get the real dregs there. Oh, I just saw somebody reminded me because I saw a pop up for a Ralph's stream or something. Somebody asking about Ralph's stream on Discord, but I do want to say, you know, I don't really watch Ralph's stream anymore. I understand he's having some sort of drama issues going on. I don't know anything about that. Sounds like he's fighting with his audience, which is never a good idea. But I will say, apparently Ralph's father passed away, I guess, this week, and you know, I don't know Ralph all that well. I've had some interactions with him on social media and all, and I think he's been on this channel before. But, you know, my condolences. I know he's very, very close to his father. So, also, while I'm remembering, we got the sponsors down below. We got Steve's Jerky. Check out Steve's Jerky. It protects you from the hexes of wizards and witches, at least in my personal experience, and it is also delicious. And I say that as a man who is extremely picky with jerky. In fact, I grew up for the longest time convinced that I hated beef jerky because you're kind of shit tier beef jerky. You get it like the grocery store or a gas station usually. I hate that stuff. I really do. And Steve's Jerky is not like that. Steve's Jerky is delicious. Cajun recipe. It's not like greasy and all like some jerky, but it's not like too dry. You know, it's right at a good sweet spot. Highly recommend. Also, you'll see the tip jars down below where you can support the show via PayPal, Patreon, and Amazon wishlist, all of which are greatly appreciated. And you can also support the show by sending a super chat, as we just got a $4.99 super chat from Tom Bombadil. It says, "Dear Bechtloff, Toad had a dream. You accidentally nuked your house. We have to stop it and can't let the demons win." Well, I don't know how I'd nuke my house accidentally, but pretty sure that's not going to happen. Oh, little captain. Let's see. Yu-Gi-Oh thing I definitely wanted to touch on. What the hell else did I? Oh, I know what else I wanted to do. I wanted to watch some more of Collector Jimmy. That's what I wanted to do. All right, so let me find it. I'm not subscribed to his channel, so I got to find it again. Because no one fucking watches this guy's channel. Okay, so this is some classic 2002, I'm sorry, 2012 YouTube. And this is some classic high-end autism. Let's see. So I first found, I talked about this guy's channel earlier in the week. I first found it because I've been on a kick with hockey games lately. And he had a review of NHL 95 on the Game Boy. And it was a lot of try-hard, irate gamer kind of shit. But also this guy is just so autistic. I say maybe he's gotten his shit together. This is all from like 2012. But man, was there some autism. Let's see. So I got a particular video in mind we're gonna watch. And Luke, why don't you fire this video up? The channel is of course called Collector Jimmy, and it's some top shelf autism. So he says it's 2012 retro. I guess in YouTube terms it is. You know, it's old enough that YouTube has changed significantly from there. It's weird. The guy's only got 38 subscribers. He had 35 a couple days ago. I'm sure I'm sure the last time I pointed him out, a few of you subscribed. And his videos get like less views than mine. The one outlier is the NHL Hockey 95 Game Boy review got 1.9 thousand, K views. Most of the other ones, I mean, some of these are only like, 12 views on this one, 23 views, 45, a few in the hundreds. He did an actual game review and got a few reviews over the years, but most of these videos are just who lad. Luke, you there? We've lost Luke. So I guess maybe we're not watching this. Screw it. I'll just bring it up on screen share. Take my headphones in. Which one was I going to pick up? Here we go. Okay, so here we got him. We are gonna. Oh, Luke's got him. Okay, never mind. All right, so let's see if we can watch Legend of the Mystical Power Supply. Doesn't look like it wants to load. No sound there, Luke. I tell you what, Luke, it seems like you have an internet thing, so I'm going to go ahead and screen share and do it that way. So let me go ahead and screen share. Alrighty. And there we go. Off into infinity. And boom, here we go. Take my headphones out so you can hear.
It has been one hell of a fucking Sunday. Let's see. I woke up at like 10 o'clock, and as soon as I woke up, I had to go help my grandmother drive everywhere looking to buy her a new computer, her first computer since like 1998, which even then was an outdated computer. It was like a Windows 95. And I had to help her buy a computer. We ended up going to Best Buy. And
riveting.
Then after that, I had to go to a friend of mine's house, and I really didn't want to go, but I had to, so yeah.
I call that fake news. I don't think he has a friend.
Out of it, and I had also gotten a couple cool things the past few days. Anyway, I got some pickups once again. And first off, we got a new Super Mario Bros. Wii, the little floppy thingy version. It came in the black Wii's. I don't even own a Wii, so it's just kind of useless to me, but I got it for free. So I can either resell it or I can use it whenever I get a Wii U.
That's a great game.
Hopefully it will. Anyway, and next we got the Super Mario Galaxy official soundtrack. At least I'll have some use for this because I really like the music from this game, so, that's really cool. Anyway, yesterday I went to Trade and Save. I was hoping to get some PSP games because I still don't have any games for this thing. And I was gonna buy one of the Ape Escape games. I forgot which one it was. I was debating on whether to get that or Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, which I'll hopefully get both of those soon. But anyway, I was taking Ape Escape to the counter. I only had $10 with me, and then I saw this Mystical Ninja starring Goemon for $30, and I was like, "Oh, holy shit!" I had to go out to the car and beg my mother to lend me $20 because my father owes me $100 right now, so he's gonna hopefully give that to me soon. So she lent me $20.
Why do I get the feeling like his father went to go get a pack of cigarettes 10 years ago and never returned?
So I got this. Yeah, the really cool thing about this is that this is the same store that like a month ago I bought Goemon's Great Adventure. So I found both of these at the same store, and it totals like $60 that I paid for both of these. And considering this is like a $40 to $50 game, that was a good deal. And considering this is like a $25 game, I got it for $30, and I guess I would pay about the same amount on the internet because you got to add shipping, and then I didn't have to wait either. So that's really cool. And I was expecting it to be a.
He's got to have low-level Tourette's.
The second one was, but it was a platform, but it's still an amazing game. It's like
I've never heard of that game.
The best games of the system right there on the entire N64. Those are the two best games right there. Anyway,
I got to say, I've literally never heard of those games. I cannot think that I've ever heard of those games. Maybe they're great. I don't know. I'm not expert on N64 library, but I never heard of them.
Okay. At Best Buy today, my grandmother was looking at printers and stuff. She saw a good one for $75, the printer/scanner, and she got one for herself. And she didn't tell me until after she bought all the stuff, but she bought me one because I had mentioned my scanner was fucked up, and I really needed a new one. I was hoping to go buy a scanner with some of the money my dad owed me. And I have this. It's a printer/scanner, and she only had to pay $50 for it because she rang one up already, and they were having a thing where if you buy two of these, the second one is $50. So I got this thing. Sweet, I probably took that thing up. Then the last thing I got, we were checking out, and there was like a bunch of video cards and power supplies in the general area, and I was looking at them, and I was like, oh, holy crap, man, I wish I had the $25 with me today for this thing I got right here about to show you. Because this power supply was $25. It usually ran for $70, but it was an open item, so the power supply was marked down to $25, and there really was no catch. The guy assured me it was brand new, and there was absolutely nothing wrong with it. Just the fact that it was open. There was also another open one. It was $25, and my grandmother bought it for me. And she bought me the printer and this because she had a lot of money with her, and we ended up saving a lot more money than we were going to spend on the computer because one was on sale for like $300, which usually retails for like $550 or something like that. And she pretty much got me this as payment for helping her hook all this crap up and do all this other stuff. So I got a power supply and a printer out of that today.
No, she bought you that stuff because she's your grandma.
Yeah, the power supplies in here.
Probably feels a little bad for you.
China smells like shit. Ugh. This is made in China. China smells like shit. There we go.
I cannot imagine that the inside of that box smells worse than the inside of this room. His room, you know what I mean.
Oh, power supply in there. So that'll be kind of useful. It's 400 watts. And apparently the guy there said he put one of these, this exact same power supply, in his girlfriend's computer, and it's running in NVIDIA GeForce GTX 550 Ti, which, ironically, that's the same graphics card I'm trying to get, so that's really neat. And I mentioned the PSP earlier. I finally got one of these fucking cards, 4 gigabytes. Why does Sony charge $20 fucking for these things? Why can't we just use an SD card? Oh, wait, because they own these, and they can make you buy these damn things. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, put that in there. Put some music and shit on there. I already soft modded the damn thing. Put some SNES emulators on there. So, yeah.
He keeps, like, hitting the top of... Like, he tries to play it off, like... He's got to have Tourette's. He has got to have fucking Tourette's. Like, he tries to play it off like he's just kind of running his hand through his hair, but he is knocking the top of his head. Let's see. Can't maintain eye contact. Somebody in the chat can't maintain eye contact with camera. Relax, buddy. It isn't going to read your thoughts. He could have been a co-host to Spoonie. What are we watching and why are we watching it? We're watching the greatest content creator on YouTube. I don't know. I'm kind of running out of the good stuff. The best videos on his channel. Why I Don't Have a Girlfriend. We watched that earlier last week. That one's special. And his NHL hockey review is pretty good too, because it's just him whining about sports games. It's nothing but like, 10 minutes of him bitching about how he always got picked last. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. Hook up girls. Like what on his channel? Hook up girls. I don't see that. Is that on his channel, or is that just a general channel you want me to look up? Girls. It's just like a bunch of PUA stuff. And then there's a video of a couple lesbians kissing. That looks delightful, but not really. I know what I feel like watching. You know what we haven't watched in a long time? We haven't watched Wood Rocket in a long time. That's what I want to watch. I want to watch some fucking Wood Rocket. What do we got here? All right, so we got Ask a Porn Star, Ugliest Penis. So we got that one. So he says, what's Wood Rocket? Oh, my friend, Wood Rocket is interviews with porn stars. Like asking them about the horrifying, like, Hellraiser box that they call life. Okay, folks, we're going to do a little poll. So we got 3 potential Wood Rocket videos we can watch here. Okay. So we got Ask a Porn Star, Ugliest Penis. So press 1 if you want to ask a porn star about ugliest penis. Press 2 if you want to ask a porn star rim jobs. And press 3 if you want to ask a porn star weirdest things put in your butt. Okay. So that's press 1 for ugliest penis. Press 2 for rim jobs. And press 3 for weirdest things put in your butt. So I'll give the chat a minute. Looks like we're getting a lot of 3s so far. Give you all a minute to catch up. Looks like we got 1, 2. So he says this is an unhappy choice. Oh, the life is full of them, my friend. We're getting a lot. 1 or 3. I'm gonna. Looks like 3 is winning this so far. Give it another little bit of time here, but it looks like 3 is in a sharp lead. Delightful. 4 is not an option. We're getting a lot of 3s here. All right, Chad. I think we're going with 3. I think we're going with 3. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to go on this adventure with me? All right. We are going to watch Ask a Porn Star, weirdest things put in your butt. You go ahead and share. And because we have the technology now. And here we go. It's only 5 minutes, 20 seconds. The weirdest thing you've put in your butt. Literally had a foot in the ass. That's I love how they have to think too. Oh, I don't know. So many things. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Oh God, Luke, you gotta clip that. I put a lot of kitchen stuff in my holes. I don't know when exactly you'll need that sound clip, but one day I'm sure the opportunity is going to present itself. Oh, 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 oh God. Oh, oh. Oh, God. Oh, oh, what is with this? What side note here? Like, why? Who's jacking off to this freak? Oh, the short purple. Come on. Oh man. You know, when I was watching tons of porn, at least the porn stars were hot. There's only a couple of these chicks are hot. What? I feel like everyone has most definitely not tried that before. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We got to go back to this chick. Okay, this is a porn star. At least the purple one was thin. Oh, God help us all. If you'd like to purchase it, you need to sort your fucking life out. Oh my God, I've left the audio off. Durr, I'm so fucking stupid. Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. Holy shit, I'm such a fucking boomer. All right, well, let's go back. I left my fucking headphones in. I'm so embarrassed. Not as embarrassed as these people.
The weirdest thing I ever put in my butt?
What is the weirdest thing I've put in my butt?
In my butt? In my butt?
In my butt. Oh, man.
I put a lot of things in my butt. I've never really put anything weird in my butt. I put some weird stuff in my vagina. Oh, this is a wonderful question. I've had someone else's foot in my butt.
A foot.
Almost all the way to the heel. That's been in my butt. Not the actual knife itself, but the handle of a hunting knife. I've
Jesus.
put a Barbie doll up my ass. Feet first. Many alcoholic bottles, like champagne bottles, all that stuff goes up there.
I only put normal things in my butt. A finger and butt plugs.
I put a lot of kitchen stuff in my holes. There's one scene I was really proud of. I DP'd myself. And then afterwards, I chopped up the vegetables and made a little salad and ate it.
There you
I
go,
love
guys.
Fruit. So I remember there's a lot of strawberry stuff going on. Somebody once said, well, what about raspberries? So I put a bunch of raspberries in my butt. Getting them out was just not good.
Oh, you know what I put in my butt once was cocoa powder to make it, smell a little cocoa-y. And put it in like an enema and I just shot it up there.
I've never put anything strange in my butt. It's only ever been dicks. What is the weirdest thing I've ever put?
I'm really taken aback by
I
how
think I put a Coke can in there once.
so
Not a
few of
can,
these
excuse me, a
women are
bottle.
actually
It was a
hot.
Coke bottle. No, not the Coke can. It was the bottle.
I don't think I've ever put anything
Like this
weird in my
freak.
butt. Other than toys that were meant for your butt. A curling iron? I feel like everyone's tried that before.
Yeah, I feel like everyone
maybe
hasn't.
it's just me.
I've put a lot of candy in my butt, usually lollipops.
Pop rocks?
One time while I was on cam, I was tipped to put a gummy bear in my butt. I can't remember what we named the gummy bear, but I still have it. And if you'd like to purchase it, you can go to my Twitter and send me a message.
I don't really put weird stuff in my butt. I just like use a lot of butt plugs. Now I've used like really big butt plugs, like as wide as my palm. The one I have that's the biggest is clear, so you can see all the way to the ocean.
I was like a giant Martian woman, and I put tiny Earth like astronauts in my butt. That one was really fun. I do a lot of giant test work, so I put little, like I have a little VR camera thing, and I put tiny men in my butt. The first level, right, is the giant test fetish stuff, right? They like giant women, usually who are mean to tiny men. And then there's the second level, which is I'm on Mars, and I'm a giant woman, and there's tiny Earth astronauts. And then there's level 3, where you want to get put in my butthole.
The weirdest thing I've ever put in my butt
Dear God.
was I put a couple of Sharpies up my butt, like dry erase markers and stuff like that.
A baseball bat.
I put a vodka bottle in my butt once, a ketchup bottle, just a bunch of bottles.
Honestly, just like an enema. I just think they're so weird feeling. That feeling of like filling yourself up with fluid is just so shocking to me.
Ugh.
So that would be the weirdest one. It's kind of cool, but it's weird.
One of those like collector cups where it's like you get the souvenir cup for $7 and the refills are, $1 each time you go back to the theme park. The plastic straw.
Kink has this thing called the slink. It's about 3 feet long and it's shaped like a cone. It's a really long, squishy cone. I shot a scene for everything but where the whole thing went in my ass.
So when I was younger, for sure,
How is that even
like,
possible?
masturbate with like a toothbrush, those vibrating ones, and I think a lot of girls have done that. But I definitely like put it in and around my butt.
My mom would like freeze hot dogs. So I remember
I'm
stealing
sure that's a
hot dog,
tranny.
And I went in the bathtub and I put it in my butt. There was like a hot bath, so it kind of like defrosted. And I remember it like broke off in my butt.
I don't think I've put anything weird up my butt yet. Fuck, I really want to do the cereal thing. I really want to do it. I really,
Oh, I don't even know
really
what
want
that
to do
is.
cereal and cake in a butt. In a butt
But-
and in my butt. Like
Oh,
all the
jeez.
cake in butts.
Like gummy bears and different types of like butter and stuff in my butt, and that was pretty fun and interesting. But I've had like fists up my butt and like remote control.
Almost none of these chicks are
I
hot.
was like, whatever you can fit up there.
Somebody ordered a custom video where they wanted me to put frozen strawberries in my pussy and in my butt. And yeah, there was a frozen strawberry in my butt.
The weirdest thing I ever put in my butt was for a custom video for a client, and he actually sent me these like weird toys that are like stretchy and rubbery, and they like light up, and he just wanted me to put them in my butt and then like push them out, and it was really difficult, to be honest, because like once they got like all lubed up, they wanted to like just go anywhere but in my butt.
It's like, what haven't I put in my butt? I wanted AVN for sticking an AVN award up my butt, but I've also put baseball bat.
Wasn't that meta?
Worms, Twizzlers, letter, feet. What the fuck else have I had up my ass?
Well, there we go. Sorry about the audio issues there, folks. Somebody in the chat. Hang on a second. Checking out. Sorry, guys. I wasn't looking at the chat while I'm looking at the thing. Okay, so $2 super chat says, "Dude, no audio." That was from Grayscale Plaid. Some dude Sam sends $2 said Riley Nixon was in the Rico Strong story. She's the Apple girl. Some dude Sam sends $5 and says, "I hope at least most of these women are ex-porn stars. If this is the average quality of women in porn, we're really in trouble." How can you even have a porn addiction now if this is the average fucking quality? Like this is all right. We're gonna watch Rim Jobs next. That that's just the next one we're gonna go with. Okay, so let's go ahead and screen share once more. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and watch Ask a Porn Star Rim Jobs. And I'm very certain this is going to be horrifying. Yes or no?
Rim jobs.
You're asking me for my butt licking preferences?
Rim jobs, hell yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Rim jobs. Receiving, always yes. Giving, I lick every girl's butt that I've ever been with. Hardly any of them seem to mind. No, I ask permission because it's the right thing to do. But when a girl's bent over in front of you with her ass and her pussy right there, like, first instinct I have is to start at the clit and just go all the way up. And I just love to.
Oh, geez.
I'm down with buttholes in general. I have a fascination with buttholes.
Yes, I like my ass being eaten, so why wouldn't I do it to my partner or somebody that I was having sex with? I don't know. I like it because it feels really good and it's a little taboo, but overall, if it feels good, do it.
So I really like receiving them. It just feels really, really good. And it's like super naughty. So like it makes it more fun. I don't like giving them for some reason, like the warmth of the butthole is like weird on my tongue. And I don't like that sensation. But when I am drunk, I sometimes get to this point, and I tell this story all the time. Some switch turns in my head, and I suddenly crave man butt.
Oh.
It's only men, and it's only when I'm like a certain level girl, because I never wanted to any other time. But something clicks in my head, and
oh man, I might tap out on this
put
one.
my tongue in a dude's butt.
Rim jobs, yes and no, and why? Yes. Why? Because, you know, God put guys' G spots in their assholes, and it feels great. I don't know.
Oh man.
Hey, it's not everyone's boat, but whatever.
I might tap out on this one. This one's horrifying.
Everything on the body has a different feeling, like from sucking fingers to toes. You know, the ear, kissing the neck. Like, how is the guy gonna be like, "Don't touch my ass"? You know, I'm not saying get like fucking fist up there, but like a little like tongue in there is like it's you know, it tickles. It's fun.
I mean, if the person's cleanly, then I mean, I wouldn't be with somebody who wasn't cleanly. So it's like, then why not just enjoy every?
That's a dude.
Body? Like, I don't know. I think
that's a dude. And look at that Adam's apple. Holy shit, man! That's got to be a dude. Oh man, this is the grossest one. Oh.
Is erogenous point, you know, so it's like, and that's definitely one. I like it when people touch my butt, and I like going down on people, so it's right there. So it's like, why not, you know?
Rim jobs, I'm for them. There's a very specific thing though. You like only on certain people. Yeah, I'm into them. I like receiving them, of course.
This is like the best looking woman so far, and she's just okay.
Well, yeah, no, there are people. Everybody has their preferences.
I love to give and receive rim jobs
messages.
On both men.
You got a screen share. Maybe not the best time to send me messages.
It's just there's like so many little nerves and stuff, so that's just amazing.
Oh, man. These women are horrifying.
Giving it is
these
like,
chicks aren't even hot.
So dirty, and like people get so into it, and it's like I feel like it's special.
9 out of 10 of these bitches aren't even fuckable.
Like that person.
How are they in porn?
They're really cool to like lick their butthole. So I think it's nice.
So rim jobs. I keep hooking up with guys who are like, oh, I'm gonna eat your butthole so good, and I'm like, yeah, like please eat my butthole, and I still haven't had my fucking butthole eaten. Tell me what the fuck that's about. So I don't know. I haven't had a rim job because everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna eat your butthole, Cody, and then they don't. As far as giving one goes,
well, sad reacts only.
I always ask, like if I'm gonna have sex with a partner, I'm always just like, hey, like, do you like ass? Like, do you like butt stuff? And they're always like, I don't like butt stuff. So get used to butt stuff. It's fun.
No, I'm all about it. To me, it's like in fashion nowadays. It's like the hip new thing. So the first thing was
It's in fashion
don't play
now.
with your balls. A lot of guys, they don't play with their balls. They're too sensitive. So you kind of work your way there and then work your way lower and see how they respond.
God.
Like the perineum in between the balls, you know, the taint area. See how they respond to that. And if they're just like, you know, he probably doesn't want his ass eaten. You know, if he starts backing up.
Are there guys that want this?
You need to eat an ass out
I say that
guy
like,
who
of
asks.
course there are, and it's the current year.
Rim jobs, yes. If you are prepared to get a rim job, please shave the area and clean the area. Then I will give you a rim job if that's what you like. Yes.
Yeah, I'll pretty much stick my tongue in anybody's butt as long as it's nice and clean and they're cool.
Man ass. Let's talk about that. I was bitching earlier about new trends in porn. There actually is a new trend in porn, I think. I see a lot of girls licking a lot of man's ass, even when it's not called for. And it seems to be a lot of new girls.
Wait, I gotta. Even when it's not called for. When the fuck is it called for?
I mean, good for them if they really enjoy it. There's only certain dudes' butts I would lick. First of all, I have to know for sure that your ass is as clean as mine. So that right there wipes out like 99.9% of the population.
I'll rim a girl, but I won't rim a guy. As long as it's clean, man. Just make sure you wash it, rinse it, and keep your hygiene up.
Yeah, we're not going to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament here.
Man butt, but here's the thing. I don't give a shit if you're a boy or a girl, but if your butthole just smells, like if I open it and it's not even like you farted, it's like if it's just like you got a dirty asshole, I'm fucking mad. Like, I don't know why, but the European guys usually seem to have nice, clean butts. And I have to know you really well, and I have to I don't like to be told to do it. I like to sneak it. Because I like to see the look on a guy's face when you do it. And they're like, oh shit. Yeah, I love having sex with Steve Holmes. He's like someone I work with all the time. And he loves getting his butthole licked. And like, I like doing it, but it's more exciting.
Women are ugly as fuck.
His face of like, he seems like he's like in heaven.
Not everyone takes as good of care of their bodies down there. You know, sometimes, you know, some are clean shaven, which is nice, and a nice baby wipe beforehand, which I recommend. But others, it looks like the thorny briars outside of Sleeping Beauty's castle. And, you know, that's just no fun for anybody. And then, you know, you just get the chapped, bloody lips afterwards. So my advice would I will eat your asshole. Just do me a courtesy wipe. That's all I ask.
I will lick a clean butt for sure. I don't really enjoy having mine licked.
Yes, as long as it's clean.
Rim jobs. Everyone knows I love a good rim job on myself, on others. I love a good ass eating. I'm all about it. If you're really into the person, then it doesn't even matter. Fuck it. If it's dirty, if it's not, screw it. Got back from the gym. It's real musky down there. Whatever.
I'm tapping out.
I've only eaten pussy once in my life, and I feel like I should do that.
God, I'm tapping out on that one. That was too much. God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh, we got a super chat from John Steele. He said, "Play the prank call vid I sent you." Okay, we'll take a look at that. So a couple people in the chat here. Drunk people are suggestible. Who knew? Yeah. Somebody asked if that one guy was Steve Shives. You can't hit the prostate with your tongue. That's not how that works, dude. They look so trashy and dead inside. Chicks with glasses, demons, asses. Jesus wept. The banality of anal. Jeez. Man. Yes. Yes, indeed. Nothing shown today was called for. Is that shoe on Ed? No, I don't believe that was shoe on Ed. All these tattoos. I know, man. Oh, jeez. They eat the poop. Somebody says can't sleep now. Oh, God. The Monster Society of Anal. I don't know what's worse, their words or their faces. Oh, God. Okay, we got one more we're going to do, folks. Here, you're in it for the long haul here. Oh, jeez. Luke trying to palate cleanse with some Zelda butt there. Oh, but we got more. We got more coming, folks. And then we're gonna play John Steele's prank video that he wanted to share. So we'll play that here soon. Let's get the audio back up. Boomer Bechtloff with his audio issues. Ugliest penis. Here we go, folks. God have mercy on us all.
Can I describe the weirdest or ugliest penis?
The ugliest penis I've ever seen.
The weirdest and ugliest penis. Did you see my face drop as soon as he said that?
Oh,
Man.
Oh my God. I've seen so many ugly penises. Penises.
I love the brief moment where she sighed, like she just kind of realized what the fuck her life is.
Before, but I'm open-minded, you know. I'll still suck it. It's not like I like ugly penises.
Oh.
It's just you never know what a guy's working with.
Everybody's body is beautiful and perfect in its own way, and you should love what you got no matter what, because it's what you got, and you should not be ashamed of that. But I will describe a penis that I've seen that didn't look like the other penises that I've seen in person. How about that?
God, her voice is so annoying.
I don't like to body shame.
Well, I feel bad.
She doesn't sound like she's old enough to be in porn.
If he never gets good pussy, I might as well just do it. If he's like,
Ugh.
fuck it.
Don't be offended.
I worked with this dude named Silicone Tex, and he has a thing for injecting silicone into his penis,
Oh,
and it makes it
oh,
like a balloon. It kind of looks like a giant pig in a blanket, like hot
Ooh.
pastry around it. Freaking very strange. I did all the things to the penis.
Be strong, Bechtloff. We can get through this.
I'm working online and I'm camming. Sometimes guys like to come on and they want me to see their cam. They want me to see their dick or whatever. Every now and then you get this guy who comes in and his username is like horsecock69 and I like he'll pay me and I'll open his cam and it's like a dick like this fucking big and he's just like sitting there like masturbating it with his hands. Like, there's a size limit when it's just too big.
It has like little spots on
oh.
the penis part. It's like discolored. And then there's like hair in the back part of the dick. And it kind of goes up to the tip a little bit. So it's like out, but there's hair at the bottom of the dick.
I mean, I am a cam girl. We do have Twitter.
Oh, God.
We get a lot of dick pics. Super hairy. Like Bigfoot sent me a dick pic, and then it was kind of curled.
It was on the interwebs where I frequently visit, sent to me without my permission, and it looked like someone had smashed it in a car door, like a Play-Doh Fun Factory accident, and it was really cool. It looked like it was hitchhiking, but not in a good way. I still think about it, and then the balls weren't in the proper proportion. The ratio was completely off, and then it was extra thick curly hair, and it was this weird like Neapolitan ice cream colored dick where it starts out white, then it's pink, then it's chocolate. It couldn't make up its mind. It was a Technicolor dick of terribleness.
The weirdest, strangest, ugliest one is a dirty penis. It doesn't matter if it's small, it doesn't matter if it's big. If it is dirty, and it's just uncleaned. It's just the uncut guys. Shout out to you.
How dirty does your dick have to be that it's visibly
Like,
dirty?
Scrub. There should be no. Oh my yeah, I've had nightmares. Guys who are uncut, they tend to be an advocate. Like, oh, I have so much more sensation. It's great. Like, cut guys sucks for them. Pull it back. Clean your dick. It'll be great. Once I turned a guy down because he was uncircumcised and he didn't clean out the part like in the
Jeez.
We were like about to go. I was about to give him a
Man.
and I was like, this is like combination so disgusting and so disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Clean. It's like this weird cheese shit. If you don't clean it, it was disgusting.
I had an encounter with a penis that was like sandy. The texture of it was so, it was almost like some kind of dry skin or something was, I don't know, but it was very like, it would hit the back of my throat and it felt like I was just like sucking on a sand pop.
I used to admin for like big dick groups on Kick and stuff. So I've seen like a lot of wieners, and then like of course, you know, you get random dick pics, you know, just for being a woman on the internet. Lucky me, one that I remember that was particularly traumatizing. Was a guy, he was like an uncut guy, and you know, and he sent a picture and he was real proud of himself, but like all. Like, you know, his foreskin was pulled back and all underneath was head cheese. A big fat ring of it. And I was just like,
a man with two penises? I listened to him on also Kira's podcast.
Oh my God. No,
I
okay.
listened to it first, so I didn't see the penis.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I've seen that. I'm not gonna. Oh my God, I've seen the dude with two dicks. It was like in the 90s or some shit. He was doing porn. Because like I had debates for the longest time with like buddies, like, is that real? You know, but it's like there was a guy in the fucking 90s that had two dicks. Like one on top of the other. And they kind of like make like the peace sign with your, you know, your middle and your index finger, you know what I mean? They're coming out like that, you know what I mean? I'm not making it up. I've seen that shit. I thought it was fake for so long, but it was like, if it was fake, those are like amazing fucking special effects for porn. But yeah, I seen that dude. Oh, what the fuck was his name? But yeah, that guy was in porn in like the 90s.
And I was trying to imagine how there were two penises on his body. They're like this way. They're not like on top of each other. And he can pee out both of them, but he has a dominant side. I had a girlfriend come with me once, and she was telling me right before I was about to do my scene. Funny enough, that the guy she had been with the week before had a penis like it was a hammerhead shark, and so I was like, "Oh man, I hope I hope." I just remember silently praying, "I hope I never have a hammerhead shark penis."
The weirdest one I've seen is this one that was like a Neapolitan. You know, it was like brown, pink, and then white, or however it goes. And
apparently that guy gets around because
that was the situation on it. That was the weirdest.
It was like a dick pic that I seen. The dude's dick is like it curved like this. It was like brown.
I still can't get over how ugly some of these chicks are.
Like only like 2 inches into the base, it's still brown, and then like it's like a sharp line, and then the rest.
Like most of these chicks are like fives at best.
Very like unappealing and kind of like scary. Because I was just staring at it for forever. I'm like, why? The way it was bent, it wasn't like, oh, it's like a little cycler, you know, like, no, it was like pointing, like going.
Back in my OkCupid days, I would collect dick pics. I mean, I didn't ever ask for them, but you know, people would just send them to me, and so I saved them so that I could share them with my friends. And
as you do.
Far, the scariest dick I've ever seen was this like fucking elephant trunk that like turned left, and I was like, we're never meeting in real life.
It's like a 90-degree angle. Okay, I'm not even joking. Like a full 90-degree angle. I really feel like that's not fair. You can't just be walking around not warning people about it. So it was 90 degrees. Like it looked like he got like bent or like.
Is that even possible?
I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
How that happened? It was completely bent.
That's painful. Just think about.
Curved. That was one of the weirdest ones. Okay, so it was actually. I mean, it wasn't the ugliest. It was penis with character. It was a long time ago.
God, these chicks are so fucking ugly.
He had like 8 piercings in his penis. And then in addition to the 8 piercings, he also had like flames tattooed all up and down his dick. So it was a very decorative penis. He didn't have a very big penis.
Did he have a racing stripe like it was a fucking Mustang?
I figured he'd make the most out of it. And I will say, the piercings added a lot of sensation. It kind of felt like you were having sex with like a penis with like a sex toy on top of it, you know? And I have to say that what he lacked in inches, he made up for in character.
I saw a micro penis one time. It was strange. I didn't know what I was looking at. It took me a second. Like it took a couple of double takes of like, oh.
So I must have sent her the Amazing Atheist gift too.
I've seen a lot of ugly, weird, strange penises, usually attached to fucking cuckolds, because they're like really little tiny. Like, and sometimes they'll have like huge bowls, but their dick is literally like that big. Their dick is Donald Trump size, little teeny tiny.
No, fuck Trump, am I right? Let me guess, Trump is not her president.
And they're that tiny. It's just like this weird hanging skin with a belly button or something.
The ones that you can't even tell it's a penis. Like it's so short that it's just like, you know, just nothing there. I think that's the ugliest, I think, personally. This guy that I was having sex with, and his dick was so small, like micro penis, that like I didn't know the term for micro penis then. So I just called it a button penis. Like like you could probably like push it inside if you tried.
Oh.
There was,
that's kind of
like,
funny.
No shaft. It was just the head.
Oh, man. I saw one penis that was literally like a button. I don't know how to
Man,
the head
the Amazing Atheist
the
gets
size
around.
of a dime. And there was no length. Like there's maybe like some skin hanging. And I had never been so confused in my whole life. And I've seen those maybe 3 times in my whole life, and I've had a lot of dick. And those guys are usually the biggest fucking assholes. So when a guy acts really mean like that, I'm like, you probably have a button dick. About that big. So about that big.
Well, yeah, if God cursed you with something like that, you'd probably be in a foul mood all the time too.
For their body, but I will say this. That person later decided to ask me if I would shoot POV blowjobs with him. If you're not picturing what I'm picturing right now, the guy holds the camera. There's no way you could have seen anything except for my forehead.
That's kind of funny.
I politely declined.
Oh my gosh.
I almost kind of like her. She's kind of funny.
All the time from customers who like small penis humiliation. It's almost as if they have to enjoy small penis humiliation because they know their dicks are just fucking ugly and disgusting. And I have this one repeating person, and he likes to send me pictures of his dick and we talk a bunch of crap about it, and it literally looks
TJ,
like
you really need to stop sending these women these pictures, okay? They do not appreciate
it. There's no inches to it. Where's the length? I don't know. It's not there. I don't know. It's like,
well, this is actually my specialty. I do a lot of like cock and ball torture and small penis humiliation. So I get the dudes with those gross little like micro dicks all the time. I think they're hilarious. Lots of fun to beat at. Jeez. Your cock is fucking pathetic.
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
puny and it's disgusting. And you couldn't pay me enough to touch it.
You know, I get dick pics all the time. I try not to look at them, but I think there's just like there's variations.
I'm just imagining the gif of Lindsay Ellis getting the hot dogs thrown at her.
It's just always like weird combos of like those two things that like could be, you know. Like,
Luke, find that gift for us, can you?
Color, your balls are bigger than your dick, or I've seen so many dicks.
Oh man,
I don't think anything phases me anymore.
you poor thing. Oh boy.
Well, at least we discovered a new purpose for circumcision.
Oh jeez, that was some special stuff there. Seriously though, TJ, you need to leave these women alone. All right, they do not appreciate it. All right, stop. just stop sending them those pictures. All right, it's. I didn't think that was that common, but I don't know. Maybe among the guys that fucking send that lust after doms are not porn stars like that. There we go. That's the fucking inbox of a porn star all fucking day. Just okay. All right. So John Steele wanted me to watch a prank call video. Let me find that. He sent that to me the other day. I didn't get a chance to listen to it. Copy link. Let's see. We're going to listen to a prank call. This is 3 minutes. It's just the audio, it sounds like, so I don't have to screen share. This is off of a channel called Jan Hammer. The now legendary call, I'm reading the description. The now legendary call by Tom Mabel. Here he turns the tables on a telephone marketer. This is the prank call of the century. All right. Let's listen up.
Yes, can I speak with Tom Mabel? Who's calling? So this is Mike Stewart with Network. You've been selected to receive a complete digital satellite system for free. With this, you're going to... Let me ask you something. Did you know Tom Mabel? Were you a friend of his? No, I'm not. I'm just calling to... hold on 1 second, all right? Hey, guys, get really good pictures of the body. Yeah, and dust everything down for print. Mike, you there? Yeah. Let me bring you up to speed. You actually called a murder scene. Now, Mr. Mabe is no longer with us. I'm Officer Clark. I'm conducting a homicide investigation. I want to ask you a series of questions. What was the nature of the business you had with Tom Mabe? I had no business with him. I'm sorry to bother. No, look, I want to ask you to stay on the phone. This call's already been traced, and we may need you to come in for further questioning. You don't understand. I'm just calling on... No, you don't understand. Unless you want to be charged with obstruction of justice, it's imperative you keep your ass on the phone, Mike. I need to talk with my supervisor. No. We'll get your supervisor in a second. First of all, give me your whereabouts. I'm at work. You're at work? Yeah. You being a smart ass? No, sir. Let me put it to you this way, Mike. Say I wanted to mail your ass a letter. What would I have to write on the outside of that envelope to ensure myself? Geographically speaking, Mike, where is work? 47 West Street. Now, hold on. That's 47-8.
This is fantastic.
Mike, hold on 1 second, all right? Yeah, get the little police department homicide division on the phone. Give him this information. Tell him he's being sought in connection with a fatal shooting and aggravated robbery. How did you know Mr. Mabe again? Wait, you're calling the Littleton Police Department? I'm hundreds of miles away. I don't even know the guy. I'm in Colorado. Don't let that scare you. That's just a formality. Hey, have you ever been to his place of residence? No. Tell me again, where were you last night for 20 hours of 8 and 10? I'm not feeling real comfortable about any of this. Have you even ever spoken with Mr. Mabe, Mike? No, I haven't. I don't even know the guy. That's what I've been trying to do. Okay, just calm down. Hold on. Look, just back up. I got one more question for you, Mike. As you well know, I'm sure, Mr. Mabe was a flaming homosexual. And there's no easy way of asking it. I don't want to embarrass you. Were you his gay lover? No. Okay, I'm going to quit. Either way, that's okay. I still know there's a lot of you got people in that closet. I'm not saying I haven't thought about myself.
fantastic. Oh, damn. Whew. Oh, that was fantastic. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up then. Oh, boy. John Steele wants to hop in. I'll let you hop in next time because I'm gonna wrap this up. Oh, those fucking wood rocket videos. God, why are those women so ugly? Who's jacking off to these women? Oh, like, just stop. It's time to stop. Oh man. Oh boy. All right, folks, if you enjoy the content I put out, my boomer stupid audio thing, do check out the tip jars down below, PayPal, Patreon, and Amazon wishlist. And there's also the sponsor, Steve's Jerky, gets you some delicious Steve's Jerky. All right, man, that's about all we got for today. I want to thank you all for listening. Bechtloff out.